What's up everybody, welcome back or to the channel. So as you just seen in the title of this video, I did go ahead and get a new truck. Now for some of you that might not already know, I used to have a 2016 Ram 2500 crew cab Cummins that I had 11 inches of lift on with 40-inch tires and a whole bunch of other custom upgrades to that truck. Now I've had that truck for a few years. It's been a blast driving as my daily driver. It was a ton of fun building it up. I had a lot of fun taking it to truck shows, and overall, I love that truck. But it was time to let it go and move on to a new project. So I did just recently sell my lifted truck, and I ordered a new truck. Now, I really don't have brand loyalty when it comes to trucks. I've owned all of them, and I've liked all of them. But I have not owned a Super Duty, and I've always wanted to build up a Super Duty truck. So that's what I ended up ordering, and that's what I wanted to go over with you today, is my experience going through the ordering process of a 2023 Ford F350 long bed Super Duty with the high output diesel engine. So without further ado, let's jump on my laptop and I'll show you how I built my truck online, and then I'll explain to you the different steps that I went through waiting for the truck to be built, and then ultimately getting that final email that it's ready to be picked up. So let's jump in and let's get this started.
Okay, so here we are on the website. If you just go online and type in 2023 Super Duty build your own, this is the page that'll pop up. So you're gonna come here and click start your build. So the next thing you're going to want to do is over here on the right, you're gonna wanna pick, do you want an F250, 350, or 450? So I went with the F350, so we're gonna click that. Then you're gonna come down and click which cab you want, so I went with the crew cab. Then you're gonna come down and pick what size box you want down here, so I went with the 8-foot bed. Come down here, do you want a single rear wheel or do you want a dual rear wheel? Now I was really torn on this option right here, but ultimately I don't tow enough on a regular basis to warrant having a dual rear wheel. My ego wanted the dually, but my brain in my pocketbook said a single rear wheel is all I need. So I clicked on the SRW. Now you come back up, this is where you're gonna pick over here which trim model you wanna start with. So I didn't want any of the higher trim levels because for one, they cost a lot more money. And for two, I read that the higher trim models typically take a little longer to build when coming off the assembly line. So I started with the XL. I don't like the XLT for me personally because I don't like all the chrome. I'm not a big chrome person, so I started with the XL. So we'll click here, start your build. Okay, this is where you're gonna start. Now, coming down the right side is where you're gonna start picking all your options. So I started with the exterior color, which I wanted all black, which is already pre-filled here, but you could choose any color you want. Then I scrolled down and I knew I wanted the high output diesel, so I went with this option here. Now, there are a couple other options to choose from, but I ultimately went with the high output diesel. Then I scrolled down and I wanted the 4x4. So all you're doing is scrolling down the right side and picking the options you want for your truck. Now I'm not gonna go through everything, but I'm just gonna pick out a few of the options that I personally went with. Now I came down here on the rear axle ratio and I went with the 355 electronic locking rear axle. So I added that. Keep scrolling down. Now here's where you're gonna get on to your packages. So if you come down here, you'll see there's snow plow prep package, XL, tow technology package, camper package. But I went with this one right here because you can get the snow plow and the camper package together as a combination package. And so it basically upgrades your front and rear springs to be a heavier duty spring. So in the front, if you're gonna be adding any weight in the front, say a snow plow or something else, and then in the back, you're gonna get upgraded springs to hold more weight in the back. So I went with that option there. And then coming down, you'll see a couple other options. So I went with the STX package. Now I'm gonna click this so I don't forget. So out of all of the exterior packages, I felt that the STX package was the best option because you get a lot of upgrades in one simple package. Now, yes, this does cost $5,115, but if you click the little I over here, This is everything you get with that package. So you're gonna get the automatic high beam, you're gonna get the cross traffic alert with trailer coverage, the pre-collision assist, the reverse brake assist, reverse sensing system. You're gonna get the box link package here, LED box lighting, front and rear paint match Keller bumpers. You're gonna get the cloth upgraded seats. Instead of the basic vinyl seats, you're gonna get the manual lumbar in the driver's seat. You're gonna get carpeted floors instead of vinyl floors. LED fog lights, LED reflector lamps, a painted grille, which is paint matched, the STX fender badge kit, the upgraded interior door panels, 18-inch blacked out wheels, and upgraded tires. So you're getting all of that for $5,000. So I felt this package overall was a great package for not only just looks, but functionality as well. So I'll exit out of there. So we added the STX package. Then I also added the FX4 package, right here for $495. Now, sometimes when you add these packages, it'll tell you that you're gonna have to lose other packages. But when I went to the dealership, I was able to fix a few of the options that the online pricing guide wouldn't allow. So if you look here at the FX4 package, you're gonna get the hill descent control, the off-road shock absorbers, skid plates, and the decal. So I went with that package as well. I did go ahead and get the fifth wheel gooseneck prep package, so we'll add that in there. Now, when I ordered this, the 360-degree camera came with the STX package. But if you see here, you could still add the 360 camera. It just gets rid of the center high mounted stop lamp, which is not a big deal to me. But I did go with the 360-degree camera. I'll pass over the wheels because that came with my package. I did not add running boards because I'll be adding my own custom running boards later. I did get the splash guards in the front because the rear ones come standard. Coming down here, I did go with the tailgate step. So I ordered that for easy access in and out of the bed. I did not order a tonneau cover because I'm putting a custom one on myself. I did not get any kind of bed liner because I'm putting a custom one in myself. So we're gonna skip past all that. Let's see here, privacy glass, I did go with that, and I did go with the sliding power rear window. So you do that, it's kind of a package kit. See how it adds those three options there go with the kit. I did get the wheel well liners for the front and rear. I went with this package here that gives the front and the rear because you can purchase them separately, but I did the package that has both. Coming down here, I did the engine block heater, so I added that. Now, I did not go with the remote start system, mainly because with Ford Link, you can actually remote start your truck with an app on your phone, so you technically don't need the remote start system because this $250 option is basically giving you the remote start on your key fob. So coming down here, let's see here, skipping all this, I did go with the 410 alternator. Let's see here, I did get the roof marker lights here. Then scanning down here. Now, this is another one I went with here, which is the rapid cab heater. Now, what this option here does in the winter when you go outside to heat your truck up is it actually heats up the cab of your truck faster so that you don't have to sit in the cab being cold waiting for the rest of the truck to heat up. So I did add that option as well. I did add the 120 volt outlet inside the truck. And I did add the upfitter switches because I like having those. So right there is pretty much all of the options I added. You come down here and it just gives you a summary that you can print off the summary by hitting this little print button right here. But it just basically gives you a summary of everything you added, okay, with a total.
Okay, so I just showed you how I actually built the truck online. Then what I did was I printed off my build sheet and took it to my local dealership. The dealership put everything in their system and they ordered my truck. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was April 17th that they placed the order on my truck. And I'll put a confirmation up here, over here, wherever it shows up, showing you that it was placed on that date. And then I believe it was about a week or so later. So after that second email, I got another email saying that my truck was going to be going into production, I believe on May 2nd. I'll put a confirmation up over here. And then I got another email after that saying that my truck was built. So really, Ford built my entire truck in literally one day. So after the truck was built, it goes into another waiting status where it's just waiting for someone to pick up my truck and take it to the dealership. So I think it was roughly a week later that I got the email that my truck was scheduled for delivery. And then maybe a week after that, I got the email from my dealership saying that they got the truck in and they did their pre-inspection. And during that pre-inspection is when they found out that there was 2 little scuff marks on the front bumper that happened during transport. So again, they gave me the option to either wait a couple weeks to where they could get it in their shop and get it fixed, or I could just go ahead and pick it up tomorrow and they'll give me a WEO so that I could take the truck back at a later date and get the bumper fixed then, which is what I opted to do. So tomorrow morning, I'm gonna be getting up, heading to the dealership and picking up my brand new 2023 F350 high output diesel truck. So let's go ahead and stop the video now and we'll pick up tomorrow morning when we're heading to the dealership. Okay, good morning. We are back. So we're just getting ready to leave. My wife is driving me to the dealership and we're gonna be picking up the brand new truck. So stick around and we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back and we just picked up the truck at C. Harper and we're ready to take it for a spin. Okay, everybody, so we just left the dealership and we are now sitting in a brand new 2023 F350 with the long bed and high output diesel. And I gotta say, I've been driving it for probably about 5 or 10 minutes now, and I love how this truck feels. The seats are very comfortable. There's so much room in this truck, way more than I had in my Ram. There's just a lot of space and I love it. The new high output diesel, very responsive, it feels great, tons of power, and I'm loving this truck. So I'm on my way to work now, so once I get home from work, and I'll show you how the truck looks up close. See you here in a little while. Okay, so we're back from the dealership, so let me show you the damage that they were talking about. Right here on the front, as you can see here, there's a little scuff on the tow hook here, and a little scuff on the tow hook here. That's pretty much it. There was a little piece of paint right, can't really see it. It's kind of hard to see. There's a little scuff right there in the paint. And then there's a little scuff right there. So very, very minor damage, but they already got it approved that they're going to basically be replacing the whole front bumper with a brand new one. So I'll probably be taking this back to the shop in a couple weeks, getting that whole thing replaced, and then we'll be back to new. But overall, the truck is awesome and I love it. It looks awesome. It drives awesome. And man, I tell you, I just am so excited about this truck. So there you go, everybody. So my overall experience ordering a brand new 2023 F350 long bed with the high output diesel with the specific options that I wanted in my truck. It was an awesome experience and it went a lot faster than I expected. So if you want to see more content on the truck, I'll be adding more accessories, adding more modifications to it. So there's going to be a lot more coming to this truck. So definitely make sure you subscribe to the channel and stick around because there's going to be a lot more to come. But for today's video, I just wanted to show you my overall experience going through the ordering process to the point of picking up the truck and bringing it home. So that's going to be it for today's video. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button and like this video. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comment section and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And also do me a favor, subscribe to the channel because it definitely helps me out and I greatly appreciate it. So that's it. I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you. I truly appreciate all of your support. And as always, see you in the next video.